And once you're ready, get set up for your Yoga Nidra. This is going to be a lying down guided relaxation meditation. So as I said before, you might want a cushion or a bolster under the knees. Can be nice when we're lying on the floor for a longer period of time. And you can have the legs separated, the arms out to the side with the palms facing up. And I'd probably suggest having nothing more significant than a flat pillow or a folded blanket under the head, so we don't want the head completely lifted up. Then lie down, relax back. Feel free to get any last wriggles and wiggles out of your system. Of course, if you do want to move at any point in the Yoga Nidra, that's definitely allowed. Some people will come into complete stillness and that will be great for them. Others might need to shift a little throughout, so lots of different ways to practice the same technique. And perhaps the eyes have already naturally drawn to a close. Maybe you're using the help of something like an eye pillow or an eye mask. Settle in here. Now, Yoga Nidra, or also known as deep yogic sleep, helps to trigger your body's relaxation response. It takes you to a state in between waking and sleeping, where you can lie back and slip into a place of deep rest. It works with liminal space, which is the transformative space in between changing states. In this case, referring to a state in between waking and sleeping. According to ancient philosophy, it's in this kind of liminal space that we have the capacity to change unconscious habits. So alongside offering the supportive benefits of relaxation, Yoga Nidra can also help us to access change that is perhaps beyond the level of our current consciousness. We'll start the practice with a guided relaxation process. So by systemically relaxing the body, we allow ourselves to drop beneath the level of awareness that's tied to our physical structure. We'll begin by relaxing the mouth. So you might take a deliberate yawn here, or even a swallow, maybe simply part the teeth and the lips a little. Whatever helps you to relax the mouth, the jaw. Then gently guide your awareness to the point between your eyebrows. And notice the exact place where you might sometimes frown or furrow the brow. You can even deliberately take a frown here for a moment before consciously relaxing across the brow and relaxing across the forehead. Now feel where the back of your head makes contact with what it's resting on. Feel the support of the ground or the flat pillow, the folded blanket, whatever your head is resting on. keep noticing that point of contact between the back of the head and what it's resting on. Feel a sense here of the weight of your head fully supported so you can relax the neck. Now draw your awareness to where the back of the right shoulder makes contact with the ground. The right elbow and the right hand. Feel the whole of the right arm heavy, resting. Guide your awareness to where the back of the left shoulder makes contact with the ground. The left elbow, the left hand. Feel the whole of the left arm is heavy and relaxed. Both arms are completely relaxed. Awareness to where the upper back makes contact with the ground. The mid back. Awareness to that natural slight curve of the lower back. And to the glutes resting on the ground. Bring your awareness to the point of contact between the right glute and the ground, the back of the right thigh, back of the right lower leg and the right foot. Let the whole of the right leg be heavy. Relax the right leg and relax the right foot. Now guide your awareness to where the left glute makes contact with the ground, the back of the left thigh, back of the left lower leg and the left foot. Relax all the way down the left leg. Relax the left foot. Both legs are completely relaxed. Feel all the points of contact now between the back of your body and the ground, the props if you have them. Feel the body relax from the tip of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes. The body is completely relaxed. And now is the time to create a sankalpa. So that's an intention or resolve. And this intention is something we wish to invite into our lives. Maybe a quality we want to cultivate more of or embody. We say this in the present tense. So, for example, if you're especially tired, you might actually say your sankalpa, your intention, as I give myself permission to rest. Or if you feel uninspired, a bit stagnant perhaps, you could say, I am open to new experiences. So this might be something that bubbles up to the surface without much conscious effort required. Go with whatever comes to you, whatever present tense sentence, and trust that that's maybe what you need. Once you have your present tense sentence, repeat it 3 times internally. Now create a safe space in the mind. This can be a real physical place that you feel particularly safe in. It might be a certain comforting image that you find makes you feel safe. And notice the feelings in the body that come along with that safety. What does safety feel like? Could even be a person, a place, an animal. And at any point, if a challenging sensation comes up, or if you get a little lost, you can come back to this safe feeling, this representation of safety. And now we're going to go into awareness of breath. So here we're making space to become mindful of the realms that lie beyond the body and experience the pranic tide of breath without judgment. So through breath awareness, we withdraw gently from what's going on outside and continue the momentum of this inward journey that we're taking. I'll invite you to start to get a real sense of the rise and fall of your navel with each breath. So notice that as you inhale, the navel rises. And as you exhale, the navel falls. It might be that you feel this a little more like in the rib cage, rising and falling, but get a sense of that rise and fall of the breath. And you're going to start to count down from 56 with the inhales and exhales and the rise and fall. So it will sound like this. 56 navel rises. 56 navel falls. Inhale, 55 navel rises. Exhale, 55 navel falls. Inhale, 54 navel rises. Exhale, 54 navel falls. Keep counting down. Release the counting from your mind's focus if you haven't done so already. Feel the soothing effects of the breath. Now you've felt the body, you've felt the breath. Is there anything at all you can feel underneath that? Sense how it feels for anything else to be shifting and moving beneath the surface, be it energy, emotions, any kind of sensation. Now we're going to get a felt sense of two slightly different sensations. So imagine first that you're very warm, perhaps by the glowing embers of a fire, or maybe like the warm feeling in your skin when the sunlight is shining down on a hot summer's day. See how much you can imagine that as part of your experience, that warmth. Next, conjure up feelings or images of being super cold, maybe like when you're out in the snow or immersed in some type of cold water. Get a sense of cold, the sensation of being cold. Bring your attention back to warmth, to feelings of warmth. Sunlight on the skin, being next to a fire, maybe in a sauna. And then feelings of cold, maybe having a snowball in the hands, ice cubes. And as you've alternated awareness between these two, let them dissolve into each other. Two equal opposites dissolving like two waves crashing into each other. And upon making contact with one another, washing into normal water, all flowing together. A balance of any polarizing forces in the body. Now, as you lie resting in this state somewhere between waking and sleeping, feel yourself dropping into a place of pure potential where anything is possible. And in this part of the practice, I'll invite you to join me in a rotation of consciousness. So I'm going to list different images, and you'll either repeat the words internally or visualize the words as an image if you are able to see visual representations in your imagination. So let's begin. Visualize or repeat the words internally. A yellow daffodil. A green leaf. A puddle. A pebble in your hand. Blue sky. Sunshine through the branches of a tree. waves lapping at the shore. A red apple. An endless blue sky. An endless blue sky. An endless blue sky. Gently bring your focus back to your sankalpa, so that present tense sentence from the beginning. And repeat it 3 times. Before allowing yourself simply to rest back here for a few moments, soaking up your relaxation. Slowly bring your awareness back to the rise and fall of the breath. Inhale, navel rises. Exhale, navel falls. Start to notice all the points of contact between the back body and the ground. Notice how sturdy and stable the floor is beneath you. Get a sense of your body resting where it is. Notice any props you might have supporting the body. And then slowly you can start to move the body, shifting and stirring awake. You might rock the head side to side, maybe wiggle the fingers and the toes. Could even take a full body stretch, yawning the body back awake after that deep rest. Eventually you can move towards hugging the knees in, either wrapping the arms around the shins or behind the thighs. Maybe you take a little rock side to side before rolling on over to one side. Might want to put a pillow between your legs, maybe make a little cushion for your head, and take a final moment on your side to rest over close to the ground. Take a few deep, full breaths here over on your side. Then slowly press your way up to seated. You can keep your eyes away from the screen for this last little bit. So get set up in your seated posture. Welcome to bring the hands to touch in prayer position in front of the chest. And maybe you drop the head down towards your hands. A gesture of reverence, of gratitude. Thank yourself for taking this time to deliberately rest. When you're ready, let's inhale to reach the arms up. You might like to blink your eyes open and gaze to the sky. And if you like, you can exhale to bring the palms down to the ground and bow the head towards the earth before coming back up again. And that signals the end of your practice. So thank you for joining. I'm going to stop the recording now.